Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Actually, probably not. This video is not rated for kids, so if you're a child of all age, well, then I'm still getting money from you, so that's the way it works. Deal with it. My name is Raka, and we are starting Tales of Arise. Hopefully you guys are here and ready for this, because I definitely am. I've actually played a lot of the Tales series, but a lot of them were in the before times, so you won't find them on this channel. You'll find them on a secret other channel that some of you may know about, but most of you will not. Regardless, though, let's go ahead and get into it and find out what we see. You'll see that I played this for a total of 1 minute because I want to check to make sure it worked, and then as soon as I press the button, I'm like, wait, I don't want to see the intro movie until I can talk about it. So I got out of it immediately. So basically, I saw a black loading screen. That is my experience with the game so far. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Like I said that twice. It really it undercuts the purpose of saying let's get right into it whenever you say that multiple times. Oh, I like that splash art. Is that what that's called? I'm pretty sure between Tale of Rise and Scarlet, I've heard of Scarlet Nexus. I don't know anything about it. Click. Yeah, thanks for actually going into the game once I told you to. Yes, I'm familiar with autosaves. Definitely going with English. Here's the thing, I'm sure there's... Yeah, that shut me the hell up. Okay, I'm sorry, but that guy wearing an eye patch, but it's like a techno eye patch is kind of hilarious. Oh, regarding the characterization of the girl abruptly looking away, that shows that she doesn't need support. I speak anime. So I'm guessing that this white-haired guy is our main character. As much as Tales games have it's weird, some Tales games barely have a main character. They just have a focal character, and other ones like Berseria definitely had a main character. Oh, that looked like some sort of equivalent to harmonization. I really hope the dark-skinned girl is a ally. Because I've only seen one dark-skinned girl in this entire prologue, and if that just happens to be an enemy, I'm going to be disappointed. It is interesting how he's wearing almost stereotypical villain armor. Definitely a thing that I'm going to be looking forward to. Exploring kind of why, because he looks like he should be a villain, and I'm, as a minor villainess myself, I definitely appreciate that. Press any button. Where's the any button? Hopefully nothing in here is saying that they're selling my information online. Okay, we already said that. Of course, they already are like, hey, do you want to download stuff? No, I'm good, I promise. Oh, I should probably... That's a weird little loading thing. We're gonna go with moderate. I always will set it up for one thing below the hardest, unless it's something with 6 difficulties or something. But I feel like if there's 4, I'll definitely go the third one up. Input queuing time. It defaulted to long. I'm going to leave it on long. I may go back and change this later. Map orientation, decision marker. Yep. I do like subtitles. For the most part, I'll leave all this at default. We'll have to... Obviously, I retain the right to change this later.
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting.
And then she got destroyed, so we had to
on the other
rethink.
hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor,
Wait, that doesn't make
fearsome
sense.
beasts known as Zugals. The prosperity and bounty of Dana.
Oh, I have things to say, but I can't
disappeared
pause?
overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms.
Kind of a small
And now
world.
Today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms.
The evil one? I wonder if these are like related to the 5 colors of magic. This is definitely the swamp area.
Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland.
Okay, maybe this is the mountainous region.
Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat.
And yet they're still wearing full plate
The
armor?
Dana people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape.
Is that death?
Death.
Boop. Look at me being smart.
Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
Okay, this is starting to make it harder for me to be, lighthearted. Like, I was really excited to play this, but this is a bit of a downer opening. I think we found our villains, though. I think we found what we're going to be opposing. Oh, is this our focal character? That's surprising. This is not who I thought it would be.
Hurry up!
Dude, the kid is like...
You call
8?
that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded.
I wonder what embedded means.
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
Huh. What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business.
I wonder if this
you
is like related to the
worthless
man in the iron mask.
squad! Time to regroup. Go on, get moving.
It is interesting and sad that the only real way he can do anything about it
Hey, wait for me!
is by just getting in the way of the blow. He can't actually resist.
Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
So obviously this is the guy from the intro that had like the techno eye patch. Looks way better with some of his face showing. So yes, I'm familiar with how that works. So, okay, interesting. I will say, very, very good opening. Like, here's the thing. I started playing this game, and I was like, I haven't played a Tales game in forever. I was super, super, super amped for it. And then all of a sudden, I was just like, wow, the tyranny of... Here's the thing. Like, the last game I played was Berseria, and Berseria had monsters just going out and, like, going into the various cities. And it seemed less bleak than this game does. Is this see how... None of them... yeah, okay, that's stopping before going that way. It's interesting how that they've got... I wonder what embedded actually means. I'm sure it'll be explained eventually. I ask a lot of questions. That does not mean I want an answer. Yeah, Cole, how come you didn't, like, get bigger sooner? Like, you're 6 years old, but you should be at least 12 by now. That totally makes sense. Oh, voice acting. Don't sweat it, kid. It's not like I felt anything. For those of you that don't know, because obviously this is the first episode, I do use my entire vocal range for voice acting, so you know what? If that bothers you, then don't watch. But that's why Doc tells you to be extra careful, doesn't he? Yeah. At the end of the day, I chose to stick my neck out for you, and I don't regret a thing. So don't you sweat it, okay? Okay. I feel like he would not be that hopeful. He'd be like, okay. Thanks, Iron Mask. So there's Doc. Obviously, I'm going to go...
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Interesting. Oh, it won't let me turn aside. Oh, it will? Okay, more guys blocking that route. What's over here? Are you going to stop me?
I need to have Doc check me out first.
Okay, okay. It's not letting me explore. It's not letting me... Can I run?
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit.
So apparently Iron Mask gets in the way a lot, is what I'm gathering from this. Because it definitely feels like...
Still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
Oh, we
No
have an
face,
amnesia
no
storyline?
memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see.
How does he eat? I feel like it would be hard to... Because that does not have like a mouth hole.
Pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
I mean, apparently you know the answer to that because you wouldn't fight
Keep
them.
your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my
It is a
friend.
problem whenever... Because it's
There
been
certainly
300 years of
uprisings,
oppression.
all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself.
I mean, he can't see?
There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that, but I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young. You have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world.
It is weird that they're
Work
not...
will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that.
Don't... Do you say that
Just
too
do me
loud?
a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
Okay, you're back. Okay, I'm now moving faster. I'm still like very confused that this is an area of like molten lava and heat and sweltering oppressive temperatures, and they're still running around full. Also, I started to mention this in the intro, but they've got like freaking like mechs and laser beams, and they're still walking around in armor with a sword. Like, these guys have a very what am I trying to say? Not very accurate, not very well put together tech level of their oppressives. I need to know who I'm talking to so I know how to Okay, boy. The bright eyes stick these weird stones on our bodies. Work us to the bone till we're dead. Interesting, they're called the bright eyes. How can you tell? They wear nothing like. Their armor is almost as blocking of their face as iron masks. And as if the routine beatings for them weren't enough. In a really bad mood, they just like to stick their zagels on us. I'm assuming I'll find out what that is. So
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here.
I kind of put that together.
So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or a face, or memories for that matter? I like worrying about it'll change anything.
Look at me, I'm being rebellious. What are you looking at? Look at your ass kicked too. I don't get to use the little deep area of my. Oh, that's not a good thing. There, not moving. Damn it. Every last one of you embeddeds will die, and then we can do whatever we want with you. I mean, it sounds like you can do whatever you want with them, whether they're alive or dead. And why are you called bright eyes? Yeah, you can't see their eyes at all? I have a confusion. Okay, I think that means don't go this way. So these must be the Zerglings. I've already forgotten their names, and you know what? Zerglings works for me. How do you know my bed isn't this way? Do you have... Actually, you know what? I do have an iron mask. I'm sure they actually do know who I am, as opposed to everybody else. That would make a degree of sense. No matter how tired you get of seeing them, you can always find Rena and Lenniges hanging up in the sky. I hate it. It's like they're watching over us, keeping an eye on our every move. That Lenniges especially is something else. There's no way we could ever hope to beat the Renans. They can just build floating castles like that. That's actually good, because I kind of wondered about that. Okay, so is that it? I thought that was just... Is that a floating thing? I thought that was a pillar. Unless you're talking about that? That's not really a floating castle, though. That's a planet. Because it was funny in the introduction. They were like, oh, I've already forgotten their names, but Earth we thought was like forever and indestructible. Not like the realm of the gods. I'm like, wait, what? You thought the realm of the gods was destructible? What? Ever wonder what those bright eyes like to burn all over the place? I'll tell ya. It's fuel they make us mine for. It's a reason for us to do it. Once we do, they'll just take it and light it up. So that's it. I wonder what their purpose is. Do they actually like get life energy as they like expend it on nothing? Because it seems like they're being unnecessarily cruel for absolutely no reason. So there must be some deeper understanding going on. Listen, whatever the bastards do to you, don't even think about trying to fight back. Got it? I know. It's not like any of us have a chance in hell of ever beating one of those soldiers. Or there's like little Lord Balsif. Don't talk about this in public? Who knows what they'll do if they hear you guys? On the one hand, I want to be like, why would they care about talking about not rising up against them? But these guys have shown that they're kind of jerk asses anyway. There's a lot of them around too. This seems like an exceptional security detail.
I should get some rest.
Yeah, they're kind of forcing me in here.
I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye.
I think my cat may have skipped a little bit of that. That seemed very quick. I apologize.
I'd better head to work. So I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great.
I do actually like the way they're using these guys in order to funnel you in the tutorial section. It's not just like an invisible wall that you end up like running up against. They actually use these guys in order to be like, no, you're going this way. It's a nice design choice that I appreciate. also like the little bit of blue that you can see in his armor. Just the mask, it kind of gives him a slightly heroic, because blue is typically a color of ascension. It makes you think of the sky or the sparkling water. It's sort of like a rejuvenating color. But with that being said, what are you doing? You better go to your assignment before the Bright Eyes beat ya. I mean, it sounds like they'll do that regardless. Yep, you won't let me go that way. I have actually at least figured out what the embedded thing means, because they said that they put something in you and then they work you to death. Alright, nothing in this hovel. That almost reminds me of, like, the, cores from Symphonia. I wonder if they're related. Those cores made you more powerful. They definitely weren't just given to slaves.
Start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
That seems to be the plan. That guy still won't let me go that way. That guy won't let me go that way. Can't talk to him. Oh, look, we get to look at people work. Because, yeah, the more I think about it, like, the fact that they had that little kid trying to push a boulder, it seems like they actually, the desired effect isn't what they're mining for. The desired effect isn't the labor being accomplished. It's the struggle. I feel like, for some reason, I think it's taking the essence of frustration and struggle into the cores they embed you in. That's just a guess going in, obviously. That's the important. I'm going to try and guess whatever I can, because I think that's kind of the fun of watching a blind run, is hearing people sort of try and figure stuff out. How are the injuries? Don't get up to anything. I already forgot Doc's voice. You're not gonna let me go this way, I assume? Nope.
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
Yeah, they're just gonna have them push a train? Even though they've got seemingly... Oh, they're pushing it really... Holy crap! Go us? Oh, that's a different train? It's like, we are freaking strong slaves, oh my goodness! That must be a barrel full of the flammable stuff that we're mining.
Grenar!
Oh, that's an introduction.
Zephyr, she's here.
This seems like a very inefficient way to transport someone. Though granted, they have definitely been shown to be suffering is a point of desire for them. And this is why you don't touch people without their permission.
The hell? Come back!
You better talk to her into coming back very, very, very well, because you can't put your hand on her. She seems to be, she's somewhat important, obviously, because she's actually been given clothes. Oh, and she just killed herself. Hey, they did say that was the release that everyone's actually looking for. Though, obviously, we saw her in the intro. We know she comes back.
The girl's nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, embedded, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir. What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Miracles?
Hey, you're...
Over there!
lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
Oh, that's a very, very, not great idea. Excellent, we escaped a train in order to hijack a train. I guess she did, I shouldn't say we.
It's just you.
I feel like we're in Final Fantasy VIII moving up the train at this point to jump onto another train.
There they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl alive! The bandit's expendable!
Armored soldiers.
Oh good, I was hoping we'd actually get to combat in the first episode. I was like, there was a lot of story exposition. Oh yeah, I don't have a weapon. This is gonna be a very awkward combat. I like his fighting style though. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Jude and being able to... I understand the rebels don't use a lot of weapons because this guy's also a punchy punch man. We have flippy kick, punchy punch, and don't touchy touch. Those are our party members so far. See, I just told you her name was Don't Touchy Touch.
Away you go!
Hope you can jump.
So remember I said there'd be combat in the first episode? I may have been lying to you all.
You all missed your chance to become Lord. Which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balsaf! Got that through your skulls?
Okay, then I heard you pronounce it Balsaf. Just sounds even stupider. I am the mighty Ballsack!
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood.
Was that guy have a tail? Or girl?
Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Volkiris. What do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me, I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take.
Oh.
A most distressing
What a very, very low-key burn.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
I realize that you're stressed because you keep failing.
Is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it. And you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
What was the point of this call then? Hey yo, you suck? Just wanted you to know. Now you're gonna break it in order to show you're a badass? I'm really good at this. I might have played a couple of games before. Possibly. Isn't that guy from Final Fantasy XIV? Oh, that's like Alpha is? Oh, is this the dream I keep having? Is my name Alphen? Do I have chipmunks?
Where?
You awake?
No, not at all.
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Danon people.
I mean, they do a lot to make us think
We
that the
get in way
Resistance
of
doesn't
the Bright
exist.
Eye's best laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were.
Well,
Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask.
What do you know about me? Because I know almost nothing
Is it
about
true
myself.
You can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so
He
interested.
can't see? Why does everyone not think about the fact that he has no eye holes?
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
Alright,
I need
that's...
to go and find out for myself.
Okay, I was going to say, I haven't seen a save point, so hopefully I can just save whatever I want to. And that is indeed what it looks like. Oh, I'm level 5 already. Fantastic. I haven't launched a single blow and got to level 1. I actually kind of like the idea that you don't start at level 1. Level 5 doesn't seem too much, but it at least shows that you've got some experience before the game starts. I like that as a decision. But regardless, I will see you all in the next episode. Be awesome, and I will see you then.